Salutations and greetings. My name is ImagineUniverse, and it's been a while since I've been on YouTube because I've been working on a lot of projects recently since we've moved, and one of those projects is working on how to use the Forge mod making environment, and I had a problem with it before. It's the reason why I went for M Creator, cause for some reason Forge always gave me a build error, and I actually finally found out what the problem was, and it's a problem that many people also get, but no, there's not really many YouTube videos about it. So I want to put it tell you what the problem is. And the problem is that you gotta make sure that your Java matches your operating system. So like this computer I have right here is a 64-bit operating system, but it came pre-installed with a 32-bit Java, which I don't know why. It's just absolutely silly in my opinion. But that's the reason why the mod making environment doesn't work. It has two conflicting things. It has the operating system that says 64-bit, and it has a runtime environment that is 32-bit. So you're going to get problems with any program that runs Java. So your first thing you have to do when making mods is make sure the environment is the runtime environment is exactly the same as your operating system. And that's what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be making tutorials on modding for 1.11. I have not found anyone done modding for 1.11 yet, and Mr. Crayfish only has stuff for 1.10, but he doesn't do things like entities and such. So well, it's going to be a learning experience, but I'm going to show you what I do know and help you out with some of your problems. Okay? So, first thing we do is that we got to create the environment first for our mod maker. Excuse me. So you go to your computer, check out your local disk, and you got two of these, probably sometimes you may have two of these files. And what you have to do is you gotta check out your operating system for one. Like, see right there, mine's a 64-bit operating system. So this would be that right here. For some reason, they do 32-bit as times 86. I don't get it. Makes no sense. I'm not gonna be complaining. It's just a thing. So go to program files, and as you can see, I already have Java installed for here. But previously, I had a Java in here. So if you have that problem where your computer is a 64-bit and you got a 86-bit Java installed on it, delete that Java, uninstall it, get rid of it. Then you go to this one right here is here's the address. And it's you can search it up. It's just Java runtime environment. You go to your latest Java runtime environment, check out your computer, what it says. Like mine's a Windows, and you got 32-bit right here or 86, whatever. And you want to go with 64-bit offline because this one takes forever, and I got errors with it. So you click this one, and it will download. Oh. Remember to accept the license agreement first. Always accept the license agreement. So you click that, and as you can see, it's downloading. And I actually already have it downloaded, so I don't need to do that. Then you go to here, which is, you can just search it up doing JDK times just do JDK, and it'll bring you to this site. After you search it up in Google, it's like the one on the top page. Excuse me. And so what you do is that you go down to the same versions of the runtime environment, like this one right here, that's for me, and it's a Windows 64-bit, so this would be the one I would download. again, I have to accept the license agreement. So click there, and it'll download, but I already have this downloaded as well. So we don't need those pages anymore. You also need to get Eclipse, which is the program I'll be working with today. And first, you go to the Java IDE. So like you saw right there, you go to the home page, IDE, I believe that stands for, Integrated Development Environment. So you go right there, Java, and then you click 64-bit with that. And then you click the download button. Thank you for downloading Eclipse, and I already have it, so I don't need to download it. Finally, you must get Forge, and this is also to solve a problem that a lot of people have been getting. And when, like, I have a friend who tried to download Forge, but he got a virus on his computer, and his entire his homepage was changed to a new browser, yada yada yada. But this is the problem that people have, is that you gotta click here and don't click anywhere else. You see this right up here in the corner? This is what you'd be clicking on. When it turns into skip, click that, and there you go. You got Forge. And usually people like to want to click this, want to click this, want to click this. No, this is all advertisements. And why does this have advertisements? Well, it's a free program, and usually all free programs have advertisements because it may be free to the public, but it's not free to the people who made it. They put a lot of time and effort, and they want to get a little bit of money so that they can produce more of it. And usually they have to have advertisements like this lovely looking man. And then you go to MDK right here, click that. Same ordeal. You just gotta wait for this to skip. One, skip, leave, and there you go. And then we got that. There we go. Leave the site. Don't need it anymore. Also, now since you got the programs you needed downloaded, we got Forge. I actually got the Forge twice because I downloaded Forge earlier and I just kept it up there. And what you do next is that you go into your computer properties, advanced system settings, environment variables. Usually your computer will have a path variable, but sometimes you might have to make one just by clicking new here, call it path, and then put whatever you're going to be putting into here. I already have everything pre-installed, but I'll just redo it for the sake of showing. And let's just go do. Okay. What you do is that if you already have stuff in here, you put a semicolon. Then you go back down into your file. You find your Java development kit. You click the bin folder. Then you click copy. And right here, you do paste. You put another semicolon. Then you go back. You find your Java runtime environment. Click on your bin folder. Then click copy and paste. There you go. And probably put a semicolon right there and then. And there you go. That's the build path has now been created. Excuse me. And next what you do is that you take your new file right here. I believe nope, I don't have anything set up in there. So let's make a that's my mod making program. Just for the tell ya, it's excuse me, my throat. Darn winter. I called it M3 for mod, Minecraft mod maker. So I just called it M3 for short. And what you do is that you create a new folder. This would be mod tutorial. Mod tutorial. Okay, there you go. Let's put that up there. There, a little cleaner. Okay, then you take your Forge right here, this little mod development kit, and drag into there. you go into there. Then you this is where WinRAR comes useful, because then you can click extract here and it'll extract it all out. Delete the original folder. Another thing you have to do is that you can click F10 on your keyboard, go to Tools, Folder Options, go on View, and normally this would be clicked like that usually, but unclick it. This is hide extensions for no file type. Click Apply. Okay. That's why everything has the little TXT or BAT at the end. Now what you have to do is that you can create another folder, file, a little text document called Setup. Then you go over, put BAT at the end instead of TXT. Yes, you want to change it. Then you click Edit. Then you spell in Gradle Setup Decomp Workspace and Gradle Eclipse. As I said earlier, I'm be using Eclipse, so anyone that uses any other program that I don't know of, like IntelliJ, I've heard that before, and I don't know how to use it, but I do know how to use Eclipse, so this tutorial is for those who have Windows and who have Eclipse. Okay? Then, you click setup.bat. It will take a bit. For you, it will take a bit because this will be the first time you do it, but if you already done this before, it'll go, like I've done it before. This is usually what it does. As you can see, it creates a couple new files, and we got Sarge, Zooks, and all the others that made the mod coder pack. Zooks is actually the guy who made Techne, so you know Techne is good to download. And right at 50%, it does the decompile, and that's usually where the build thing errors. So if it does that, just make sure your Java is the version the exact same as your computer version. Now it's going to Eclipse now. Like I see many people comment on how to fix the build path. You just gotta understand that your computer your programs must match the same as your computer are. So there we go. Build successful, and now we got all of this new stuff. So what we do now is that we go to our mod tutorial area, and I actually have Eclipse already. What you do will come in as a zip file, then you just do the extract here, and it will spit out this little file, Eclipse. And Eclipse, I got Eclipse Neon. I've already got a workspace, but since this is a tutorial, I am going to do another workspace. So you click on Eclipse, okay, and just wait for it to load. And it will say you have an error first, but then it will say you have a warning. I don't have the exact version that this MDK runs on. I think I got like one higher than it or one lower. I don't know. But it won't affect anything really. It's not that bad. So don't worry about the little error if you get an error. And there you go. We got the mod making environment, and we can actually test it right now. Here we go. We can actually solve this problem. If you have this problem right here, launching client has encountered a problem. Variable reference empty selection. By that, it means you gotta click on this right here, MDK. So down there, it won't have, like as you can see, it didn't have anything down there before until I clicked. And it'll show you whatever you're clicking on. So there you go. You gotta click on MDK example, and then it'll start it up from there. And as you can see, it's going to be building us a new little, I believe it's a server or something. It says 7997. That's why I never had my skin playing around with mod making programs. And look at that. um and hammer, and I guess a gold bar for 1.11 forge. And so we'll just let this load up here. Dang, that's a lot of items we got now. Just let this load. And there we go. It is loaded, and it even has an example mod. You go into here, we can create a new world. This will be the mod tutorial world. Let's go to creative, generate structures, why not? Large biomes, let's put in a pretty crazy number. 12, 14, 2016. There you go. Create new world. And yes, this is how, this is the very first video on how to set up your mod making an environment. In this video, I'll show you how to start with your first mod class, and soon I'll be doing videos on how to add items, blocks, and eventually entities. And that's pretty cool. Let's change things up a bit. Fast. Bring this up. View bobbing. No. And there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am now in Alex, and may the universe be with you. Goodbye.